Hey dudes, it's your friend, the Reverend Pirate Frog. Come join me in the circle with my bearded brother, Howling Buds, the poet laureate himself, Stoney Alpinist, and of course, the better half of Frapple and my friend, Johnny Apple. Pass to the left and let's have some fucking fun. Be fucking... No, you son of a bitch.
I had already.
Every
episode.
Every episode. This time specifically, don't press play. Don't press any presses play.
Yep.
Luckily, I caught it because that was going to be a very off-color joke that I think even Howling would have looked at me and discussed. Welcome to the circle. We're down one. So I will mention that Stoney isn't here. He's dealing with some great fun times, of course, but everybody give him some love. Johnny's here, though. Johnny, how you doing?
Yippee! Hey, everybody. I haven't been here in a while.
I know. We dragged you here. The contract negotiations were tough, but I'm glad that was finally settled. I don't know how you negotiate with yourself when you do indeed own this half of this. Howling, how are you?
What up, everyone?
Please take this from me. Somebody lead this. Johnny, you know what? You haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, well. I also don't have much of a freaking garden anymore.
Well, no. Well, we don't have to talk about your garden. You just hosted, like, what did they call it, Howling? Was it Canafluencer 2025?
Oh, yeah, I think that's what it was.
It was.
You had the whole group.
You did. You had all of our friends there. How was your Freedumb Fest?
The prime example of why you should not be influenced by any of us at all.
No, your video was fucking hilarious. I've never laughed harder. I didn't know where you were going. I was like, oh shit, he got real stoned and he's going rant mode. And then he walked into your barn and
so
everyone was the same thing.
Hey. Did anyone get over stoned? They green out a little bit?
I don't think anybody greened out. But it got to a point where it was like there were so many joints go around. It was just like, could we, like, at this point, there's so much weed on the fucking table. If you want to smoke, roll your own fucking joint. Like, I'm sick of just like, at some point you got 3 joints coming at you, and it's like, what the fuck do I even do with this anymore?
Does it just start blending together at that point? And
oh yeah, it wasn't like by the time Paranoid showed up looking like fucking Captain of Goddamn America.
That's great.
Like there had been so many joints going around at that point. It was like, all right, I need to take a break so I can sample everybody's stuff that they're brought because everybody wants to fucking pass it around. And then it was just like, I can't even anymore, guys. Let's like wait till morning, probably.
So I want to talk about that quick little, to everybody sampling things. Here's a trick if you ever get nervous about that. Wait till like second to last or last to have everyone try it because no one will be able to remember that shit, right? That's my little trick to you guys. If you grew bad shit, just wait till last, man. Anywho, Paranoid showed up dressed like Captain America, but we're an audio podcast. So how about you describe his outfit for us?
All right. Not Captain America, Uncle Sam. Rather
Uncle Sam.
Yeah, so I think his shorts were the stars. Probably he had a striped shirt. He had a flag cape, and I think if I remember correctly, something, maybe a bandana or something around his. It was fucking hilarious, man. I laughed my ass off and just fucking hugged him when he first I was like, dude, that's fucking hilarious, man. What an entrance.
I do absolutely love that. And you said Uncle Sam, and Uncle Sam should be a ginger. We should start that petition, Howling. You should be the voice of that. You should be the voice of getting Uncle Sam a ginger. Congrats to Paranoid too. He just got himself a house. It's a pretty rad thing. Man.
Sounds like he's got some. I'm trying to he's pretty well convinced he wants ducks rather than chickens, and I'm pretty sure that I can convince him that's the way to fucking go, man. Ducks over chickens.
Did I hear correctly that you served duck eggs?
Yeah, we had duck eggs for breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's probably pretty convincing, Howling. I think that might have been.
There we go. I wish I could.
I've never had one.
It was my first time, actually. I had never had duck eggs either. I was like, fuck it. I threw 8 of them in, scrambled them up, made bacon, sausage, threw it all in, fucking went out there. And, of course, brought my Sam's House collection of fucking hot sauce out there. Well, that was actually out there from the night before. But had it out there, and everybody was like, dude, what do you got? Like half Howling's collection, you fucking weakling? Yeah, pretty much.
Howling's got a fridge dedicated now.
Yeah. Had a bunch of that and fucking...
How'd you find it?
Find what? The duck eggs? They're great, man.
Yeah.
You literally can't taste the difference. They're a little bit like thicker, but otherwise they literally taste like an egg.
Perfect.
Yep. That's fucking. And then you add some hot sauce on it, and I was trying to make fucking like get some cheese, and I just didn't have it in me that morning. I was fucking tired.
Staying up all night.
So it looks like they have more protein too. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're just like a super bird compared to a chicken. Are they cleaner?
Dude, no, they're fucking filthy. But let me tell you about duck pond water. You want to talk about not having to buy fertilizer anymore?
I was going to say that's got to be fantastic for plants.
You saw that Homesteader episode too, didn't you? They did it. They made like a little duck pond and had an irrigation system going into the greenhouse.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Dude, man, it's amazing. Plus today, by the time fucking like noon had hit, I think Too Tall had been like the 4th person to send me a fucking reel of this lady who's a duck owner, and she was talking about how duck pond water is like the fucking best, man. It's like awesome. I bought a filter for the fucking thing, and I'm literally just gonna it's basically just gonna make concentrate duck shelter water because it's just a fucking like sponge filter for like thick debris. So when I fucking backwash it and like clean the sponge out, all that shit, I got to find like a big tote. And then I'm going to use just a transfer pump and fucking garden water everything with that.
Get yourself one of those 55-gallon drums.
Yeah. Yep.
That would be cool.
Dude, it needs to be like a 250-gallon tote. That's a big fucking pond. To do a good water change.
Think about...
And then to water the garden around. Yeah, it'd be fucking...
Think about how much those plants will thrive too. If you could ever, the problem is you've told us in private, but your ducks seem to be eating all the cool vegetation that you throw on.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you're allowed to harvest it or not, but anyways, I had grabbed some fucking wild.
You came into somehow
or whatever
legally, of course.
Yeah. I don't know if you can or not. Probably invasive species and shit. Whatever. I grabbed some shit from the woods or from the fucking river, pulled it up, and was like, I'm going to try and throw some of this in the duck pond. And the duck said, "Thank you. That was enjoyable. That tasted delicious."
Now, is the pond water so rich in nutrients just because they shit and piss in the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I still want shitty duck water around now.
I mean, you're gonna have to do like water changes. So the idea is you got to drain it out, water your garden off with it, and then fucking add fresh water in it. So it's a constant process. Like I'm giving it fresh water every so often. Even with 3 ducks, I'm doing it pretty often. So I imagine when there's more in there, it's gonna be a whole fucking.
Didn't you have more hatch?
Yeah, there's 6 more behind. That they're not in the pond yet. They're too small.
Oh,
the 3 that I have are drakes. And the head drake, like he just goes up to him and he's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up, man!" Like these little babies, so they got to get full grown so they can defend themselves.
For the duck idiot here, what's a drake?
Male.
Oh, okay.
Drakes and hens.
So this whole time, as someone who doesn't understand rap, Kendrick Lamar was just insulting a male duck.
Yes.
Fucking wild.
Yep.
So your plan ultimately is just to kind of hot swap the water, like you said, and spray it on top of your compost with your pumpkins. They have to fucking love that.
Oh, dude, I can't wait, man. I have only been able to like backwash it just now, and then excuse me. I've had a fucking throat thing bad lately. Anyways, the train of thought I had is shot. Now I just shit that out my asshole. So I mean smoked it out my lung hole. I have not watered other than the one plant today. I grabbed that one oh, what the hell, dude? The Humboldt, that one that came out of nowhere, that Humboldt plant. So I managed to live. The applesauce, remember the ones that I ripped out of the earth box? I think I should backstory this a little bit. The two that I had ripped out of the earth box that were separated, I was going to gift. The guy didn't want them. So I have the apple spice, like the one that was like the special one, the cotyledons, blah, blah, blah. It didn't live. Yeah. And it was just the one Humboldt now. And it is kind of doing great. Well, when I came home and checked on it today, the pot was dry. So I said, fuck it, man. It's in a small pot. This thing is huge, probably hungry. I went right over to I picked it up, brought it over to the duck pond and just fucking dunked it in the fucking pond, saturated the thing with fucking duck shit water and fucking brought it back and put it where it was. So we'll see how it does tomorrow.
If it loves that, you are going to be so stoked. You're like, easiest watering schedule ever.
Mm-hmm. Just fucking water.
Well, that's awesome.
Because so it's different than chicken shit, because chicken shit you gotta fucking
it's hot, right? Chicken shit's real hot.
Yeah, it burns. Whereas duck is like available like meow. So
is that because of difference in diet? Do you feed ducks differently than chickens, or is it just all because of digestion and shit like that?
Yeah, I think it's digestion, because their diet isn't much different. Ducks need like increased niacin and like decreased protein for a little while, or calcium gets increased at some time. It's like the protein and niacin are different in like the early stages of life, and then you put ducks are more like of a wild game kind of.
How cool.
Because the waterfall, but it's not that much of a different diet. So I don't know why exactly it makes it fucking.
It's just safer. Yeah, it's got to be digestion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So fuck, I'm excited.
Well, it sounds like you had a blast, man, and you've got so much cool shit going on. But I did want to know, how's your chaos garden bed with, I think last count was, we said somewhere in like 20-ish seeds were planted.
Yeah, I'm down to like 14 maybe.
Okay. I saw that we took down we took down the males.
I had one male pop out of nowhere, and I was just like, oh, fuck, where'd you come from? Like this tiny like little thing. And I saw some open pollen sacs, but I didn't see much pollen or anything anywhere. And I was like, fuck, was it windy? Blah, blah, blah. And I don't know. I'm still not. This was fucking maybe a week ago, and I'm still not seeing any orange hairs or nothing. So I don't think it had any viable pollen or nothing. I don't think it did its job. The tips are all bright white everywhere, even on the lower. So I don't think it had viable pollen, if it even had pollen. It like just shot up out of nowhere. I was like, dude, I pulled all the males. This tiny little twig.
It just wanted to piss you off, give you a day or two to stress.
Fucking prick bastard.
So you're down to, how are they looking? I saw a couple of them are pretty tall.
Dude, they're fucking raging. So if I have 18 inches of soil in that bed, I'd call it a lot. I probably have 6 more inches of room to go in a 2-foot bed. So there's probably 18 inches. So it's probably 18 inches off to the ground. I'm 6 foot tall, and it's fucking, there's one that's like 8 inches taller than me. So it's got to be fucking 5 foot tall. In the fucking bed, it's like, damn, man, I've never grown an autoflower anywhere near these things. And there's a couple of them that are fucking just look like they still got a couple more inches to go. It's like, fucking hey, man. Some of them are gonna, like, they're shorter. You see they're gonna have that main cola, but they're still fucking like, I don't know, chin level at worst when I'm walking up to the bed, like bigger than most of the autos I grow. Like, it's fucking incredible.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta be pretty good for the old ego every time you walk by. Just be like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, all I did was throw a bunch of fucking seeds in and let nature do it, man. It's not my ego. It's fucking. Also, when Grateful was here, he told me that the 91 grapefruit, like, it was originally bred outdoors, like it wasn't bred to be outdoors. So, it's not surprising that it's really fucking thriving outdoors. So, curious to see how it does.
That
He
made me
also
want-
gave me like, because of this project, he gave me a huge fucking bag of like all the seeds dropping after he was like isolating all the seeds. Like anything he was picking up, he has no idea what is like. Here, man, keep having a ball because that's fucking basically
what's
what I
the
did.
hillbilly version of mystery mezcla?
I was about to say, how do we come up with a grateful version of that? Like, we could go. He's got his tiki mask, right? Like as his logo, but I can't think of anything. We'll let them have the fun. After all, it is theirs, right? Grateful, you need a name.
Yeah, for the mix.
Grateful's
the wonderful mix that is the fucking it's not the Yagmi mix. Also, I busted his balls so many times. I got 3 of them sitting here isolated. There's another one he gave in there of the Yagmi. And then I kept busting his balls after. I was like, you think I'm going to be able to read that tiny little fucking writing you put on these vials? And he made sure to isolate 3 more fucking vials of the Yagmi. He's like, make sure you fucking have it. So
I just smoked the rest of my Yagmi the other day. It's fucking great shit, man. It really is. I'm glad he went. I'm glad he's messing with his projects, man. I've grown, I think, unfortunately, the last 3 that I grew, the India Spiritus, were males. But everything that I've grown that he's given me has grown fucking really well. So,
oh yeah, man!
If they didn't have balls, I would have kept them.
Yeah, my Drowsy 91 grapefruit cross was a fucking beast. It definitely got like everything from the 91 grapefruit because I grew Drowsy alongside her, and it was just such night and day. Where it's just like this short little squat plant next to this 91 grapefruit that was just inches from the light. It was just huge and bushy and thriving. That would be a fun plant to grow in a tent by itself.
Hell yeah.
And it didn't have like, I don't know, I don't mind tall plants. It had like, it was tall and thick. It wasn't just like a tall and lanky thing. It was tall and thick, and it had a lot on her. Yeah, she was fun.
Like that dense, really thick Maine cola deal.
Yeah, and it's just,
I got one of them out there fucking showing signs of that. That's like real. It's a shortier than the rest of them, and it's got that fucking really thick cola with some side branching going on. It's like, you're a little bit different than the rest of these because they're also still quite young. I thought they were more fucking like Guy Fieri looking. It's like, you guys need to fucking hurry up, man. Round the corner on these fucking things. Like, I did these to be fucking done soon.
You ain't got much time left.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and they're still fucking exactly like, what do I got? Dude, I want to be done by the end of August with these motherfuckers, and that's 8 weeks, and I don't know if they're gonna do it, man.
That's why I feel bad. There's this guy I met at a farmer's market near here, and we chatted it up, and he wanted to grow some autos, and life got ahead of him, and he didn't respond to me for a while, and he just messaged me recently, and he's like, well, you got any auto seeds? Is it still, and he lives in this area, so we deal with the same season. He's like, is there still time I could plant one outdoors? I'm like, ooh, man, no way. I felt bad. I was like, I want to help you out, and like, but he can't grow. I don't think he can grow indoors, so it has to be outdoors for him. And like, I want to see you grow, but I also don't want to see you fail because you're going to enter October and you're going to be screwed.
Yeah, they're nowhere near done by that. Yeah, I've already thought about throwing some out now. My buddy said the same thing to me. And this was fucking 3 weeks ago. I was like, dude, if you wanted to even try, you'd have had it done it a week ago. But I would say like you could fucking throw them in and see what happens, but you're not gonna get much luck by doing it now. And he still hasn't had to fucking set up for it. It's like, yeah, dude, not now. Even me, I'm like, damn, I got a bunch of seeds I want to get started. My garden shut down. I'm getting so anxious. Like my indoor garden. I don't have a single fucking tent on. I'm saving the electricity. I got fucking all my growers going on out there.
I tried to do the same thing, and then I got roped into some shit. I thought I was going to start scaling down some tents this summer to save on some power as the air conditioning's blowing away. And I got screwed in both ways. I decided to grow some more, and it's been hot as shit, so my AC hasn't stopped.
You get to
and
pay
it's been
for it.
humid, so the dehume hasn't stopped. My bill is just stupid now. I mean, it's like normal California rates that people would beg for, but it's stupid here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I even like I hate summer also because I don't shut down because it's generally my biggest fear is heat, right? Like if we get a heat, it can get pretty damn hot. But the electricity, every time I get a bill in the summer, I take a moment before I open it because I'm like, oh no, man. But like, yeah, even I think my lowest is high 200s.
Oh, then maybe mine's not so bad.
But I mean, that's like the two tents not running for 2 weeks, not like being cold, not running. Like that's like my baseline. So it's always, and it's just California, man. We have our hours, and then they get the prime hours, and then you get the prime summer hours. So
I missed the boat on that one. Apparently, the utility company ran a small you had to sign up for it to be included in the program, and I missed that whole peak hour thing. It's like, damn it, I'll run my shit at night, no problem. Save me a little money.
Ours is like prime time is from like 4 to 8 or not. It used to be 5 to 8, and now I think it's like 4 to 9 or something like that, where they charge triple or something. I'm sure that was inflated to make them sound worse, but it's damn near high. It's expensive.
It's been so expensive. I'm kind of risking it right now. I have my dry tent that has 2 totes in it, and I'm monitoring the moisture in the totes, and they're sitting at 62%. They've been pretty stable, but the room that they're in, I usually have a dehume, but I've been trying not to run it, so that room is getting to be like 66% in the room. And I'm just like, I'm praying that it's not transferring air much into the totes. So I know there's like a little bit of air transfer, but I don't know. I don't want to be running that dehume.
Those things.
It's yet another one.
Dude, I got a big one in the fucking basement I have to run because we're fucking basically living out of it right now too. And even if I don't, I have to run it because it just gets so wet, so nasty. Anything we put down there is absolutely ruined if I don't run it. Dude, imagine a fucking mini fridge. It's the size of this fucking DHU that I have to run down there. It's this like industrial size. And
if I was smart, I would have so I have 2 dehumes running down. I have one in my grow room and one in the room with the dry tent. And if I was smart, I would have just not bought 2 and bought just one larger one that could do the basement better. But I was an idiot. I mean, that's hotling tech.
I bought it all. Well, I've bought it all. I bought all the small ones for all the individual because I used to have my grow in the basement. So I would have a DHU in the fucking tent, and then I used to try and like block it off with I would hang packing blankets and shit, and then put another dehumidifier inside of that to try and section it off. Then I'd have like fans trying to blow fucking air and like open vents for the air conditioner, and it's just like, oh man, I gotta fucking do something different. This is not working. So I actually, it's an Amazon purchase. It wasn't that bad compared to like some of the stand-up big ones. It might be like twice as expensive, but it works 3 times as fucking good. So it's like a winning in value. I hate when I have to plug it in, but I love that it fucking works so well. So it's one of those freaking pain in the ass purchases you have to fucking bite the bullet for every now and then.
Well, I think at least in your case, it's a little less hard to run it because the alternative is your wife murders you. So you're just like, okay, I'm gonna plug this in and press go.
Well, you shouldn't have a fucking moldy crawl space and basement and shit anyways. You should have it fucking like that you shouldn't be breathing it in. You're breathing in that air. Like your furnace is in there. You're taking in air from your basement, whether you fucking like it or not. So if it's gross and moldy and mildewy, it's like everybody's going to get sick, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad at my mom's old house. She had a crawl space, and the sump pump that was down there must have been failing. So it was piling up water down there. We noticed it because during the summer, after heavy rainfall, she had the wood laminate flooring, the floating floors, and they would start buckling up in the middle. And it's like and then it would just go back down and lay flat. And it's just like, what the fuck? It was the humidity and the moisture coming up from the crawl space that was doing it. And I'm like, that sucks. I can't even imagine. I don't think I stopped itching my eyes and sneezing for like weeks after we were down there fixing that and rerouting it. Yeah, there was mold everywhere. That's not. I hate crawl spaces so much. My best ever was a house we had that was on a slab. a concrete slab. Nothing can flood, nothing can leak. It's perfect. The only thing that sucks is when your ducting also is just holes in concrete through the damn thing, and one of those collapses, you're fucked. Yep. So we had a couple events that were like that. We knew that. We sent a camera down and we knew they were collapsed. That's the only thing. But I hate water. I hate water piling up. Every time I go into my basement, I want to say like a prayer of like, what is leaking? What is going to surprise me down here? I don't know why I ever bought a house with a basement. I'll never do it again. They just
I don't
they
know.
Suck.
I don't know what water has ever done to you other than keep you alive, but whatever, man.
Hate on ruin no, everything.
I was gonna say I've never had a basement. Houses around me generally don't have basements, and so it's very as a
it's because of the earthquakes.
Yeah.
Oh, earthquakes.
And a lot of codes and stuff like that where they have to specify for it. But as a kid, when I would go see family in Utah and stuff, they'd have huge basements, and it was always super cool as a kid. So I always wanted one until I started getting older and talking to people who actually own the house and started sympathizing more with the adults and the children. And they're like, no, it's cool, but it's also a huge pain in the fucking ass. And so it's very funny to see as I get older, I'd be like, it would be cool to have, but I'm kind of glad I don't have to deal with it. I mean, now I live in an apartment, so it's not like I have to deal with it ever, but it is an interesting 50-50 split, it seems like.
Yeah. I kind of like having it just because it's easier for me to access all my shit, and that's like down out of the way. All I have to do is just run everything through the basement and then up to my fucking 1-story house. Whereas, like, if you don't have that, it's kind of, you have to find a closet and then run it all through the closet. It's taking up space in your fucking living area. So I kind of like double my space, not really double because my shit's down there, but then I get more space out of fucking living area underneath my house. And that how fucking.
Well, I mean, I can't complain about the basement so much because if I didn't have a basement, I wouldn't be growing. Like, I have to kind of keep that as far away from the living spaces as possible.
Yeah.
So if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be growing. So I gotta stop bitching about it. I love my basement. It's wonderful.
I think a big difference has to be finished versus unfinished basement, right?
See, I would actually prefer an unfinished basement because if there's a leak, like we just had recently, it was in the storage room, but still, I mean, water got everywhere. Where I had and I do this to myself every fucking year, and I tell myself I'll fix it, and I never do. But I'll have a downspout that will get clogged, and so all the water's flowing over like a waterfall over the gutters. Well, it goes straight down into a window well that we have, and it overwhelms the drain in the window well. So then water's just going on in the storage room and gets all over the place. So, I mean, when you have a finished space, that sucks. Luckily, that part is not finished, but if it happened in one of the finished spaces, that would blow. Like, we've had cracks in the foundation where cracks happen. I think they guarantee that like within the first 5 years, you're going to have like 3 cracks in your basement foundation. Like, that's just what happens. Who would have thunk putting concrete down into a hole surrounded by dirt would do, but that's what happens. And it got like, the only way I knew that we had a leak is I walked downstairs and there's a vinyl floating floor, and I stepped and I could feel water come up between the creases of this vinyl flooring. And I was like, son of a bitch. Tracking that one down sucked. There's a bunch of holes that happened after that, because it's all finished drywall and everything on the wall. So I can't see the concrete behind it unless you start poking holes. And yeah, I would rather just a clean, dry, unfinished basement. That would be awesome because they get dirty, you clean it. Like, there's nothing ruined. It's concrete. Just spray it down, clean it, dry it. That's it. No, finished basements. I don't know how people do like the carpeted finished basements and stuff. Like, I know some people, we have some relatives that have really, really nice basements, but I'm just looking around and I'm like, this is just a nightmare waiting to happen. It's like, I'm glad you guys got the money to fix that one because I don't. So, yeah,
pretty much.
I could listen to basement talk all day. Surprisingly, it's like a foreign world to me.
All right, so another thing about my basement.
Keep going. I'm almost there.
Gross.
Howling. We will go into your basement, the
Yep.
darker part that you rent out on the weekends. What do you got in your tents right now?
Oh man,
We've got a lot to talk about with you. Actually, I just realized. So, do you want to talk about what's in your tents, or do you want to talk about your sample of your tester last night first? The choice is yours, amigo.
Well, no, let's give Daz some props first.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that Night Owl that I tried, the Hippie Slayer cross with Durban Poison, I decided to because like one, it's a hybrid. I mean, one is sativa, one's broad leaning. I mean, and they come together pretty nicely, and it smells of like garlicky with a little citrus sweetness to it. It's kind of weird, but it's nice. There's definitely some funk to it. Smoke nicely. It just like instantly you just feel it kind of like a tingle kind of go through your body a little bit to your toes. And I'm like, okay, this isn't bad. It's still racy for me, like everything is. That's no knock against it. Everything just causes a little bit of anxiety with me. But then yeah, it starts setting in and you can feel your body get a little heavy. So then I hit it some more, and then it settled in like behind my eyes where it's just like it almost feels like your eyeballs are getting sucked into your head. Like there's just this pressure that just happens in your head that just I think that's the best I can describe it. It's just this inward pressure on your eyes. And then then it kicked my ass. It knocked me right into that couch real good. So I could see it if I get the dosing right. I could see it as a after work early evening smoke to unwind but get shit done type thing. Right. And then you just medicate just a little bit more, and then you'll be put into the couch quite nicely. So it's that perfect hybrid. It just depends on. I like those hybrids where the effect is about how much you consume. It's not about like if you only do a little bit, then you're zooming. It's fine. You do a little bit more, well, you're gonna settle in with your favorite TV show because you ain't moving.
See, the only problem with that, and this may come as a surprise to you, but I have issue controlling myself sometimes when it comes to things. So I'm like, ooh, that was really good. I should hold off. I'm like, I'm going to keep smoking this. And then the negative part always happens. You know what I mean?
I was careful. I did only 2 puffs on the Mighty. I should have only done 1. But I did 2. I knew, like, I was like, this is my first time trying it. I don't want to give myself that bad of experience right off the bat. But it definitely was after, like, I realized once the anxiety started going away a little bit, because that's the thing is, like, once the anxiety has gone, I won't get it again. I can keep smoking. The anxiety's gone at that point. It's just that initial little bit. And once that was gone, I noticed myself smoking more and more. And it's definitely sedative. And that's where I like, there's definitely a certain point where I'm just like, yeah, it doesn't matter if I keep smoking. It's fine. I'll just keep doing it.
Yeah.
But it takes me a little bit to get to that.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. You did a fucking fantastic job with her.
Daz did awesome on that one. I can't, if that's what one of his testers are like, I fully encourage him to give up the auto game, go into photos. He'll be perfect. It'll be perfect.
Do you? Do you fully? Really? What a fucking surprise. Johnny, do you support that too?
These days, man, I fully support it, believe it or not.
No shit.
The only thing I will say is I'm really coming around the terps. The terps with autoflowers are something different, man. Like, it's maybe because you can have, they're all different, right? So variety. Like it's cool and all that. Like you got to hunt through a whole pack and they almost all smell the same, but then like one of them might have a little bit of different to it. Whereas I don't know, man, like with autoflowers, you almost never plant the same freaking seed because why would you want to? It's about the variety. So it's the variety with autoflowers and the terps and like they're there. I don't know, man. I'm fucking rambling.
No. This is a podcast, so you're encouraged to ramble, Johnny. I'm questioning, are you saying that autos lack terps at all?
No, man, that's the
Okay,
thing.
so
Like these days,
you're
like fucking different. Like I'm quite surprised that the terpene levels almost want to pull me back into fucking playing with them again. It's like every time I
there we
fucking
go.
get,
Okay.
like my dad just did that whole fucking tent full of autoflowers too with fucking Night Owl and Elabrije. I think there was a cherry bangarang in there.
Shout out
I
Frost
think there was some
Fire.
fucking outcast in there. Like I just bombed
Oh,
his
yeah.
fucking tent with a bunch of femmes, and we don't know. We're just playing with jars, man, and it was
And you're
fucking
finding
it's
out you
fun
like
to
it.
me. Exactly.
You know, this
Um,
is right on track to what I was going to ask. When you were at Freedumb Fest, what were some of the highlights that you smoked on that you liked? Is it anything that you remember?
Well, yeah, Matt Fratt's fucking blueberry. He brought fucking I think it was blueberry OJ. I don't remember exactly what he said he was, but dude, he's like, Johnny, you gotta try my blue jay. Open that motherfucker up, and I was like, dude, that's fucking blueberry muffin. Like that doesn't get any more blueberry muffin than fucking blueberry muffin. Oh, I think it might have been blueberry muffin. No, it's blueberry muffin with something. I don't fucking remember.
I do. That's amazing.
Nouner.
I laughed out loud, of course, because I was like, oh, did you see anything that you liked? And of course, you fucking found the blueberry, you son
Blueberry.
of a bitch.
Yeah, blueberry.
Like a moth
Paranoid
to a
had
live feather.
the strawberry. I think it was strawberry wolf or strawberry
Wedding.
widow.
Or
Widow
widow?
wedding, strawberry
One of the many.
sauce. Might have been strawberry sauce. Anywho,
Did he
I
like it?
dropped a bunch of
Obviously.
fucking hot sauce in my jar, and it's ruined a bunch of my tips. Oh, I have my Yag mug, but I've put all my tips in
Oh,
it,
sweet.
which I'm like low on. So I gotta fill that back up. I got like 7 more bags over there.
Dude, I got a thing of those U-Bung pre-rolled ones in a bunch of different colors because BGG uses these or used to. I don't know if he still does. But
Pre-rolled cones.
No, the pre-rolled tips.
Oh, okay.
But they're just all different colors and shit because it saves me like a couple seconds, and I think it was cheaper than the other ones, so I figured I'd give it a shot. But it's kind of cool.
It's so much easier. It was Matt Fratt trying to convince me because he uses the tear and fucking fold and wrap fucking ones, and I was like, dude, I got a bunch of those, and it's not worth it to me, dude. It's literally, this is about as worth it as it is to me to reach in and just go, oh, you want me to go fucking grab another one? Okay, I'll grab another one.
I thought I wouldn't like it because I also used to do the tear and roll your own. I used the OCB, and it was fine. I did that forever, but I was like, I'll do this because maybe it'll save me some time. And holy shit, so much nicer.
Oh yeah, I like the wide raw tips. You got to get the raw wide ones, not the fucking the regular ones are too fucking skinny, so they almost roll pinners. I hate those. You got to have king size papers, and you got to have fucking wide tips so that you can make the most beautiful fucking yeah. I mean, look at that. I mean, it doesn't get any more fucking like. You can only see that if you happen to be watching this podcast. It's an audio one, we know, but it also is a video one these days.
No, yeah, I keep saying it's an audio podcast, but that's only because I'm a coward and refuse to show myself on video. But we do actually. Way to go, Johnny. This is a brilliant marketing. We have a YouTube channel if you want to, for some reason, watch Howling and Johnny talk in video form. I pop in occasionally. I think I've done it like twice.
Pops in to say hello.
It's who the fuck wants to look at me? It's not something I can comprehend. Anywho, now that we've stalled to give Howling enough time to remember what he's growing, Howling, give us a little tour around Casa de Wolf.
All right. So if we walk through this doorway and turn to the left, you will see
the stripping pole.
Yeah, I moved the sex swing out of the way and you get to the tent. Let's see. So yeah, the 2x4. So there's 1/10 that has Alabrije's 90 micron crossed with Tangy rainbows, and I am mixed feelings. I'm doing her, so I'm feeling really sad because she is not a plant that should grow in a 1 gallon. I think I'm just learning that. I've grown in 1 gallons before, but this plant is much larger. She's definitely showing the tangy traits. She just doesn't like this. It's like you can't, when you're using the Trader Grow, it's like you can't feed enough to keep her happy. So early on, she was starting to go pale and drop her leaves. And I've been trying different things, different feeding regimens, different strengths, just trying to figure out what I could do to get her over the finish line. Now I'm just mixing up batches of it and pouring it into the tray, and she can suck on that every day. But she smells like Fruit Loops.
No shit.
I got Johnny with that one.
Dude, no, like I was just listening. I was like, your voice was like getting a little raspy, and I could hear it a little bit of an accent on you, and then all of a sudden you're going, she could suck on that every day. I was like, Jesus, man, listen to him.
But yeah, smells like Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's.
I want to before you go on, I want to talk about so people understand. Your plant is beautiful. You're talking down to it, but you grew it in a 1 gallon and you're doing organics. It's pretty damn impressive. And she's got a decent canopy for being a 1 gallon fucking plant.
She is definitely filling out half of a 2x4. I mean, she's in the center of it, but I would guess that it's filling out 2/3 of the 2x4 with this 1 gallon plant. She is, I took note from who was running her, Ganek, I think. And she is definitely something that wants to get tall. She was in my 4x4 because the idea first was she would run alongside two of other photos in my 4x4 in the 1 gallon. And because I did the 1 gallon pot in the 4x4 before and the plant stayed kind of shorter, I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. I can do it. Until it was very clear Tangy was coming out of her. And I even put her on lower than the beds, in between the beds lower, and she was still outpacing and growing taller than the plants in the beds that were higher up. Like I had to train her. Like she got a lot of clips on her. But I was able to kind of manage the canopy so she wasn't super tall. And she just filled out nicely. They're nice, smaller buds, which is what I prefer. I hate, which I'll get to my 4x4 in a second about this, but I like the small little golf ball nugs for airflow, for mold, everything. Like I just love them. So she has it. So it's awesome. And there's a lot of them. So I think she's supposed to finish and be dried and cured before the pop-up. That was the whole goal of me running her. So there'll be a joint or two worth of her to go around. But yeah, Alabria was asking the other day what she smelled like, and I was like, shit, I think I've been so ashamed by how she's growing. I don't think I even did a stem rub on her yet because I'm just sad. I opened that tent and I'm like, this is just not me. This is not my growing. And this is not what I usually do. So she's challenging. She taught me a bit. But I eventually went to see what she smelled like and felt, and yeah, straight up. I mean, it's a subtleness, but it's very much Fruit Loops. And I'm wondering if that's besides the fact of like the fruity nature of Tangy, I wonder if that's the rainbow guava coming out in the Tangy Rainbows cross. So yeah, I'm thrilled for terps wise, I'm stoked to try to see what this one is like. And she's getting sticky and resinous. She's orange. Her hairs are oranging up a little early. So I think she's going to be a fast finisher, which usually the smaller pots are. But she's, I think, day 39 or day 40 of flower. So yeah, another autoflower breeder that needs to move into the photo side permanently. And it's wonderful. I like that one. But speaking of the complete opposite bud structure is my 4x4, and I have Blue Lotus and Blue Power in there. and I love the tent.
Bluest.
That's the blue team right there, and it is wonderful. It may be one of the better canopies I have done, so I'm thrilled every time I go and look in there. Things are running smooth. I just did. It was recently. I did my 5 week top dress and specialty tea, and now they're on cruise control for, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, and then I'll do another tea. But as far as top dressing, she's done for the rest. I don't know how long she's going to go. She's the same age. They're both the same age as Tangy Rainbows. But their structure on both of them, they are baseball bat colas. I am getting nervous because it's summertime and a lot of humidity. So I am running my dehume in the grow room nonstop. It just doesn't even turn off anymore. I'm trying to get that room as low as possible so I can get the tent low, because there's just a hell of a lot of plant material in there, and these are gonna be some big ass colas. But yeah, that one's wonderful. It's definitely I haven't smelt Blue Power recently, but Blue Lotus definitely has that blueberry coming out, like this creamy blueberries stem rub coming. So I'm really enjoying that, which is a little odd. It's like there's like this black licorice back end to it. It's like this, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but we'll see what she turns out to be like. But that tent's just awesome. Besides my fears about the mold. Then my other 2x4, my Spiteful Grow. She's growing in spite of me. She's doing wonderful. I wish I could. I mean, it's a day, I forget what day I'm on, but it's like day 25 or something. And she's probably the biggest photo I've had at day 25 now. Like, she's just pissing me off. Like, you couldn't like look bad, just make me feel better about this. But no, she's growing in spite of me. So I rewarded her today with the tea I use that has like freshly ground up aloe and beets and stuff in it, and let her have that. And she's also on autopilot because at this stage they don't drink much, and if the bed retains the moisture for a while, so I'll probably, other than checking on the humidifier, I won't do crap with her for a week or two. So I think it's kind of a nice period. I want to plan it like this again, because other than the humidity, I really like having the tents in these stages where they're just kind of cruising and I don't have to do shit with them really, other than every couple of weeks do my little special potions. But yeah, that's my tents. Minus the sex swing. I won't go into how that performs.
Thank God. I was wondering, like, are you using vines for it, or are you just using canopy? We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to.
Hopefully more mechanical than that. I want full on like diagrams and everything. I can talk about mine briefly.
Yeah, do it.
So my Alabrije tent is, well, both a blessing and, well, it's just a blessing. I will say I'm fighting humidity because of the fucking organic matter in that tent, and they're all sitting on reservoirs of water, of course. But I'm having to do a lot of defo. But they're all kicking ass in the Alabrije tent, man. I'm really excited. I've got the 2 Sunny Teas and the Indios Verdes. And she's right in the middle fighting for her life just to get any light. But it's kicking ass in that tent, man. I'm excited. They're like day 50 something. I'll tell you right now.
I'm still 53. Amazed by that solo you have in the homemade box.
I was going to comment when you say the smaller containers finish earlier, because in my experience, that's obviously the case, right? Like she was growing almost at the same speed as her sister, and then it hit a point and it was just like instantaneous hard flower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they every small pot Definitely, everything about them is a little quicker, and that's
Yeah, and
I'm even more. And that's why I
I think
baby
that's
them
kind of a
even
cool
more.
thing.
It is. It's kind
Yeah.
of. And it's nice, like especially when you're wanting photos, and if you do like a short veg, run in a small container, you can turn around plants pretty quick that way.
Lavender for the lounge.
What?
Pink for the pocket. Pink for the pocket.
Lavender for the
the
lounge.
lounge. Pink for the pocket.
I'm glad.
Blue for the boat.
Oh, you just can't be bringing in other things. Blue for the boat. I do like that one though. Oh man, I just got lost in Johnny's Bick juggling act. I think I'd pay money to see that somewhere. Anywho, back to the Alabrije tent. They're all like late 50s. So they're really just cruising. The only thing I have to stay on top of is watering.
I hate to break it to you, though. I'm looking at the pictures right now. You are gonna go long.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm looking at this,
dude.
one.
I was look at this. I'll get into it in a second, but look at the sourdelica.
Which one is it? So which is the one that's now? Let's see. Who am I looking at? She's on the right side of the tent.
The rest of us could look too. If only you had permission to do that now.
Yeah, if only I would share. Yeah, I don't know which one this. I'm looking at one of them, and it's just you just see you're at day 50 something, and they're like the flower. They're just getting like
So
the bud sites.
So if you look at those pictures, the last photo is
That's the one.
That's
Okay.
Odin Express by Green Guy.
What's to the
picture
one to the
above
right
that?
of it?
Yeah, so the one above that is Sourdelica. But
There we go.
That one is literally she's gonna go forever.
Yes.
Where would one go to see all of these said pictures? Where
you
are we
can
gonna
join our Discord where I post
you post your gardens.
I post my garden daily because I take a picture daily for my own neurotic reasons.
Your average grow.
Look at that. We have promoted our
plug.
YouTube
shameless
and our
plugs
Discord
in the middle of the.
And
Also, you kept talking about the Alabrije, and I kept trying not to, but since I've interrupted already, did we ever talk about once that I had the seeds in the the Tangies? Have we talked about that yet on the air?
No, I think we did. No, talk about it. Let's pretend we haven't, even if we have.
So, you know, the neglect tech that was really great until the end. And it turns out when you don't water plants,
they fight for survival.
They fight for survival the same way that you would spray them with STS. So I've got some, and I don't even know how long. I couldn't even tell you when it happened, but I know I've got some seeds and I've got full blown seeds. So apparently the neglect tech, it didn't like not being watered for very long. Cause I would I think it would be like 20% on the eco. I'd be like, fuck, I gotta water those fucking Tangies. And mind you, there's 8 of them in a 4x4 in a 3x3 bed, and it'd been a week. Like, fuck, I gotta water these fucking things. God damn it. I'd go in there, and that's ultimately why I ripped the other 2 out of the earth box. It's like, I gotta fucking shut this garden down. And then when I was like, all right, I gotta chop, and I go in there to fucking chop, literally the day I'm going to chop the Tangies. It's like, well, I guess I don't fucking need to chop them right now. I'm fucking let these seeds fucking mature a little bit more, I guess. It's fucking full of seeds. So then at that point, I go, well, what am I going to do? So I went sniffing. And then I waited a couple days or whatever. I went sniffing really hard. And then I was like, all right, I got one, man. I got one that is like really fucking. And I knew I'd opened the tent and I knew something was in there. I was like, there's somebody in there. I was pretty sure I knew it was. And it was her. So I'm going to take the seeds from that and save that and fucking play around with that some more. So
hell yeah.
That's going to be fucking fun. Basically, like a accidental Tangy preservation. They should be feminized as far as I'm concerned. So,
at the very least, we can fuck around and find out with it.
Yeah,
remind me in September too. I have some more Tangy foxtoes or photos for you.
Jesus, I still got more packs too. I might do a
I thought-
back cross
Oh, that'd be cool.
at some point with these I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna I don't know.
At some point, Yag has to do something with Tangy.
At some point, my stash has to get high enough to fucking play around with. But at least
was gonna
right
say,
now,
yeah.
I have tangy seeds from a selected female that got pollinated by another tangy. So I have fucking, like, what do you call that? Fuck, I don't know how breeding works, but not selfed.
Well, it would have hermed, right?
If it hermed and self-pollinated, yeah, but I didn't see any herm traits on the female that I chose. Another reason I chose.
Okay. So it would have been a herm on any other plant, right? If it released any
a herm
pollen.
on any other plant, yeah, but it's still a female pollinating.
No,
another
absolutely,
female.
it is.
So, but it's from the same
it is a female that
filial
went genetically
generation
from it.
because it's the guava rainbow or whatever crossed with tangy to get to the I don't remember exactly how he got it, but I think it's what it is he it's I don't remember which ones. Anyways, but yeah, so from I don't know, it's an F2, wouldn't it be? It's an F2 if you take basically brother and sister or sister and sister. That's an F2.
You know what I will tell you? I have no clue.
Sounds like to me. I don't know. I don't speak filial.
We'll find out together.
That's what our friends are for.
Exactly.
But anyways, sorry, I just forgot about that little bit of my garden. But then they're hanging up, so like literally,
nice.
They're all there, just fucking hanging. Because
we got a lot of chopped tangies. Chuck chopped his.
Nice. Chuck chopped his.
I had to say that his Sonny. Yeah, back to the Sourdelica. Yeah, she's going super long. I think the one tangy is going not tangy. Jesus, got me on the tangy talk. The one Sunny T is gonna go probably like late 90s, but I think Sourdelica might go longer.
Oh, that's definitely over 100.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's
but she's got.
We need a betting pool going on.
In her late 40s, she gained like 2 inches. Mm-hmm. She was so much shorter than the Odin Express that just started flowering.
You are gonna chop her because you need the stash before she's probably done.
Oh, for sure. Or because I'm leaving and I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, that's 100. I'm gonna go with 113 days.
Fuck. My 113 days is a long time. My record right now is 120 something.
What was
you would think if it was a record, I remember Marley's grin.
Yep, Marley's joke.
I don't regret it at all. I just don't. I wouldn't recommend doing it back to back to back because you get to 240 fucking days. You've grown 2 fucking plants, and you're like, God damn it, man. But it's fun every once in a while when you get a cool plant. Like sometimes those slow vegging really like kind of pop out at you style is fun. It likes to throw it up. Like I remember Forgetful Wedding was like that, where it stalled it was like 10 days from 13 to like 20, 23, 24. It did nothing. And then all of a sudden it just branched out everywhere and it took over the whole 2x4. So sometimes that's fun. I found in my experience, I much prefer it when my other tent is doing fine. So I'm like, oh, okay, at least I have this plant that if anything else happens with this one, I don't get too upset because you can let it go and not freak out.
I like it. Let it go and not freak out, man. Just let it go.
I know. It's a terrible motto. Everybody should freak out all the time.
Fuck!
It gets so much done.
Fuck, we are gonna crash.
I had something that I wanted to go into after this and I completely forgot. I went on my stupid little rant that Howling was so interested in. You know what's a mistake that I make is I was looking at Howling the entire time I was talking, and that dude could not care less. He was so like, do. I got lost in his beauty.
I have to admit, my brain is partially not here. I had
Oh,
kind
dude,
of
I
a-
don't care.
I kind of had
I
a
just
rough
thought it was
night
funny.
with the kid, and
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, it's bugging me. So yeah, part of my mind's not even here. So my abilities to give shits about things is a little low because I'm being hard on myself tonight. So
Well,
yeah.
I
Oh, well.
apologize, my friend. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
I
You're
should
a
care
great
more
father.
about your rants. I should
No,
rant with
please
you.
don't. No one should ever care about my rants. I believe at the end of every, even though I did want to give you credit because I was going to talk on, we've promoted our YouTube and we promoted our Discord. We should promote how amazing our new descriptions are, because Howling has taken initiative and actually done something Yag has never done, and that is describe what we talk about in the podcasts in the description. Having said that,
it's taken this long.
I know we're over like 130 or something like that, and we're finally like, we should tell people what we talk about in the podcast. But we'd still do end every description with consider the source, because you should never, and we say legally responsible as a podcast, you should never take our advice.
Word, that is for sure. Don't listen to us. We do not know what the fuck we're doing, especially me. I'm an asshat who doesn't know how to stop. Dude,
how dare you?
All my students kept looking at me today because I got a whole new group. They kept like, does this guy really swear this much? Like in real life?
Is this our teacher?
How often do you get a new group?
Every time you murder.
Every 6 months.
Every
but
time
I got
HR
like an
comes talk to you?
intermediate. No, we got like some grant money for this like special fucking group that were like, dude, I got another group starting in August, and I just got this group, so they're sending these guys out and then getting another group in. It's like, holy cow, man, we're ripping it.
It's got to be some kind of initiative to get people into the trades, right?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's huge. I got
awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. The initiative is to like get people out, get them hired right now during this time. So
hell yeah, man. We need more tradies.
Information. Like we even got to interview the students. It was more like a
wow. You get to pick who was in your class.
Yeah, exactly. Like
holy shit.
It was one of those weird special. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
But somewhere there's some kid like me out there who got rejected from his trade fucking class.
Yeah.
The poor interview.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
But listen, Howling needs to go be with his family, man. He needs to fucking unwind. He doesn't need to listen to me anymore. He doesn't need to listen to any of
Howling,
us.
do you have anything you want to plug before you go spiral on some unnecessary stuff?
No, luckily, I think when I get done with this, I think he's going to be in bed. I'll just go and give him a kiss on the forehead. Tomorrow's another day.
What a great dad.
Don't have kids, people. No, they're wonderful. They just there's just some ages that are extremely hard. And we're going through.
You had to learn that.
Now.
You had to learn that 3 times.
3 times.
How about
yes.
you? How about you, Johnny? How many fucking times did you have to learn that lesson?
5.
Oh, yeah. So plugs. Just if I could, I've been thinking a lot about our friend Stoney. I miss him not being here tonight. If I could, I would give him a huge hug. Life gets us all. It throws us all curveballs, and I would just give him a hug. And I'm thinking a lot about him. He's like kind of like a big brother type personality for me, because I'm usually the angry, rageful one, and he can always be the calm voice of reason. Teach you a couple of life lessons along the way as he's calming you down. So I appreciate him. Yeah, I'm just thinking about him. That's who I want to plug.
Wonderfully put. Johnny, do you have anything you want to plug or follow with?
Yeah, I want to thank all the guys for fucking coming this weekend. It was great. Everybody brought fucking gifts. They left fucking flour. They left fucking everybody. Like Nerd had a fucking gift bag. Look at this fucking apple that Istig sent. So he brought with him. It's like this handmade fucking sewn. He's like, dude, when I saw that, he was like, I absolutely thought of you. said his wife found the fucking crochet pattern to try and make some more. But yeah, this thing's freaking tits, man.
I love that we have more skills as part of the YAG compound now. We got crocheting now. That's awesome.
As if the welding wasn't the more important. No, we didn't want you when you're a skilled welder, but we'll take a crocheter.
Yep.
I kid. He's #1 draft pick. Always did. He's one of the kindest people. I will take this time to also double down and thank everyone who went to Johnny's party for being a part of something I wasn't invited to. You guys are all monsters. I do want to say shout out my friend Stoney. Everybody go give him.
You didn't
love.
let me get to that part, jerk.
I know. I wanted
shout
to.
Out Stoney.
Dude, I was so
save it for
going
the
at
end.
the last minute. I was gonna be like, and just so everyone remembers, Johnny didn't shout out Stoney, and I was gonna hit end record as payback for you putting. Yeah,
I knew you were trying to do.
You son of a bitch. I was trying to be like good about it, but I was rushing it, obviously. But yes, obviously, shout out Stoney. Everyone go give him love. He's a great dude. He hates not being here. So we had to record without him, kicking and screaming. But we love you, dude.
He's not here for good reason, man. We miss you.
Yeah. Also, surprisingly, I bet most people wouldn't have guessed this, but he's the only YAG member that I've actually met in person. He came out to the shop, and I forced him to do labor for about 3 weeks, unpaid, and we split up. But it was a great time.
Played leapfrog the whole time.
All the way down the freeway.
Ribbit. Don't be
Yeah.
a dick. Mind your own business and going with Apple.